Well, okay, so I'm back on air. Okay, so I was talking about 9/11. Fire makes steel weak. How many of you own something that was through a fire? Huh? Hello? I came across items that were through a fire, like that Winchester 94 takedown model was through a fire and a carbon was leached out of it. House fire, right? The barrel is bent. Understand? How many things do you have that were through a fire that's distorted? Tell me. Okay? Okay, so let's don't talk about 9/11 to me anymore, because I know how it happened, like I mentioned in the first video, okay? Tragic. It's very tragic, and lost souls, more lost than should be honored, and the truth revealed, you know? Because truth in science, truth in medicine, truth in healing should be accurate, or you could wind up kaput. You know that. Unfortunately, politicians are crazy. A lot of them are. But let's leave that topic behind. Never goof around. TVO is looking at me like I lost my marbles. So I never joined a marble society. As I keep saying all the time in other videos, my stupid express yourself videos. Yeah, doctor. Anyway, well, I'm going to plan a trip to Petaluma. Go to the scrap yards and get some pieces and parts of stuff. What would you do at Petaluma, EVO? He's sitting down next to me. Well, somebody asked me a stupid question. I wrote them down where I put. I don't know where the paper is. Maybe I threw it out. I don't know. It's kind of funny one too. Private message thing, you know. When you COME, speaking about SEX, I don't know if I should talk about that, but anyway, it's like a gun to outer space. The most amazing feeling you can ever encounter. Seem to not get enough of it, you know. But anyway, okay. Now, where did I stay in? I stayed in Cairo and Luxor when I was in Egypt. The other place was Hiroshima City, Takayama, a few other cities. That's the Tsukio Makakari Temple. I don't know what province that was in. They call it a province. Uh, yeah. Austria. That's another thing I'm answering. Vienna and Salzburg. Hendorf and Wallersee. Germany was Munich. Mostly Munich, München. My God, I used to sunbathe laying naked by the Isar River. Huh. Oh well. What was that? Yeah, okay, so we're talking about that. SEX and sun. 3 words each, I guess. No, I'm in between. No, no, and no. I lived with a lot of different people. I'm answering some questions somebody's been asking for a while. And I always wind up as a kid sitter or animal sitter because the adults seem to have a lot of important things to do, and I never grew up. My doctor knew that. He said you're a late bloomer, so I'm a very late bloomer. I wonder how the kids are. I got emails from Mrs. Murphy's kids. Linda Murphy used to play with the Canon and lathe, and she wrote me a long email talking about her memories. She'd moved to the USA and is an officer in corrections. Can you believe that? An officer in corrections. Mrs. Murphy's daughter. I don't know where Mark is these days, or Michelle Murphy, but I don't know. Got a letter of recommendation from Mr. Murphy after 11 years in the 70s. Wow. Yeah, 70, 90, 70 to 13 years. Because found that the Murphys had an ad for an apartment, basement apartment. They said, you don't have to pay any rent. If you know what you can fix things, that's perfect. That's good with us. So for 13 years, until the U.S. government moved me out to 141 Riverside Drive, North Vancouver, we did those experiments with Los Alamos and others. Then I moved from there to 1344 East Hastings, which is a commercial building. Anyway, I'm going on and on. See, unfortunately, I free associate all the time, so I lived with myself, and upstairs was Stan, wherever Stan is too, I don't know. We were scrap buddies. And then as time moved on, different locations, 560 Canby Street, Vancouver, the old Murchie Tea building. Then off to 13th and Kingsway, where the big fight happened. Then off to Germany. Wow, time goes by with a lot of funny things happening. Anyway, so I stayed with Dr. Margarita and family. There was Dr. Peter Kokoschnik and Dr. Margarita and their family. So that was Hendorf and Wallersee. I got pictures of the kids too. And then in Vienna was 17 Grunenbergassi with two kids that grew up, and I seen pictures of them. I couldn't believe it. How kids change when they grow up. Then and on and on. So I kids that are to Jesus, forgetting her name, but pictures of them. We hung out as the adults would talk, and then she used my old iPad, and we had a lot of fun. I took pictures of her. We played games. We hiked through the forest. I wonder how in the hell she's doing. That was some not too God, she'd be a young lady now. Holy snapping arseholes. Last animal sitting was with the electrician's dog. We had a great time together. That was a couple of years ago. But yeah, I always wind up a kid sitter because I'm not into too much in adult stuff. Growing up is too boring. I'm the right EVO. We hang out quite a bit together, don't we? We talk to each other, and we do things, and we talk, and we play ball. Isn't that correct, little fellow? That's the way I am. Never joined the human race, kind of. Respect them, but don't drive a car, don't have a phone, never brought property, nothing like that. No. Always got a welfare check or something, or funding. Huge funding, like $250,000 per free energy machine, which I built, and they were happy with it, but couldn't get the factory to make them, so I don't know. That's old history. That's from the 90s. Whoop! EVO's around the corner. I go. What? I'm talking with him.